brutal Kahn sends his regards.
The coward sends his woman to face me?
This woman will be your death.
Round 1. Fight. You'll taste no victory. Round 2. Fight. Finish her! Shao Kahn wins.
Off as an
I thought you were afraid for your family's sake.
My family. I have to protect my family.
exclusive perk to my member.
Someone wants his throne back.
The Arbonate is overpriced.
At least try the free sample.
Round 1. Fight.
Elden Ring is the greatest RPG of the modern age.
Our world's throne.
And whom will you rally to your standard?
Those who will rejoice in my killing you.
Round 1. Fight.
Son of a bitch. Shit, she got me.
Disappointing. Round 2. Fight.
Wow, I didn't know I could skip a whole bunch. Got you.
Finish her. Shao Kahn wins.
I beat her ass, dude. I put the slaps to the claps. We're gonna watch some
Elden
King
Ring.
Sly.
No
I've
spoilers
recently
and
found
none
this
of
guy.
that
He's
other
really
nonsense, and we're gonna get
entertaining. I
straight
like
to
his
the point.
commentary.
Essentially, don't buy this game.
This
No,
review also
buy
doesn't include
Elden
any
Ring.
footage from the game.
All of you.
Phil,
It's
random hate for
beautiful.
no reason. Everyone loves it, so guess what? I'm just gonna hate on it. I hate
Uh-oh.
people like
Hold
this.
on.
A contrarian. I hate these people just for contrarian sake. Everyone likes it, so I don't like it. Well, okay then.
Which all brings into question if he even played it. Moreover, he wasn't just attacking the game, he was attacking its player base.
So I would say this game is for somebody who really is looking for a sandbox. They have no family, no friends, no life, and they have literally thousands of hours to grind away. I couldn't speak lowly enough about this game. I don't recommend it, and I think if you're smart, you'll just play something else. That's the review. Take it or leave it.
So he barely said anything. Hey, I don't like it. If you play it, you have no family. Play something else.
Detaching
Oh, great review. You're not gonna talk about the gameplay. You're not gonna give no reasons why it's bad. What?
from criticizing the game to its larger audience, and a game review didn't play out for him, and here's why. In his previous videos reviewing televisions, he is protected by the general public's lack of understanding of televisions beyond the model they own. And even then he goes into specifics about them like nits.
Yeah, right. Nice review. He probably picked it up, died once, and was like, okay, don't play it.
He
color
never
management,
played
the
it.
works. He has reviewed televisions
Brother,
for
he
nearly
never
a decade, and has been able to mask his incompetence because of others' ignorance. But with Elden Ring, more than any other game or movie he's reviewed, he can't hide behind obscurity, and every point he makes can be picked.
No, I forgot I was. Can't do that. No.
apart with accuracy, as a general player base
Hold
or
on.
anyone that is familiar with games can see the massive flaws in his arguments.
And honestly, graphically, it has some serious challenges as far as frame
Oh,
rates.
here comes some more words. Okay, great. I hope it wasn't just, yeah, you're a loser if you play it.
And how again, textures even are produced in some frame rate modes.
Even so, that isn't what made things worse. It was never really about this Elden Ring review. It was his need to double down on his takes that in every instance made it all worse for him. A few days after his initial review, he received more backlash than usual. So in response, he made a second part, wherein he repeats his opinions and again goes after the player base.
You stop when you're ahead. No, I'm full speed ahead. Oh, okay, all right.
So, I'm receiving some backlash now that I wanted to address with some of you
No, okay, yeah, go ahead and address some of it there, Quantum.
because A lot of you are not only being childish, but I don't think you're actually seeing this objectively.
And you know what I met with when I talk about flaws with the series? The same thing I met with the TV world, where when you mention a problem with something,
The TV world.
fans of that series just damage control it. They'll say stupid, petty, chisty, catty, childish shit. Like, oh, you've lost credibility because you spoke your mind. You gave your opinion. You now have no credibility with me. Okay.
Yeah, you don't listen to those people. Well, this is the problem. When you go and just say things and you don't back up any of the claims you make, obviously it's gonna be like, yeah, you're just an idiot. You're just hating on it just to hate on it for views. That's pretty much all you're doing it for. But if you come back and you have like actual, this is my reasons, take it or leave it type, like you didn't give not one. You just said, hey, it's bad. You're a loser if you play it. Yeah, everyone likes it, so they're gonna smoke you for it. Don't try. Oh my God, look at that face. Oh, that's a good one for this one. Quantum got smoked today. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the wife he made when the cops showed up. Well, what are you arresting me for? She said she liked getting beat. Ames, thank you for the 2. His wife said he didn't play it.
I don't give a fuck. The reality is, that's my opinion based off of playing it as a new person. They have no easy mode. The graphics are dog shit.
Okay, so because you were bad at it, it was bad. Oh, okay.
I mean, we're talking PS5 and Xbox Series X. A game that's not for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion.
He also tells people to end themselves.
And it's your fault, not the dev's fault for not thinking of every single player of all
Oh
kinds
God,
of
it's
walks
cold
of
as
life.
fuck in here. I'm turning
It's
the
too
fan off.
hard.
Oh,
It's bad because it's
Brr.
too hard.
They don't care. It's a challenge, and it has to be for players who
Up
think every game is
goes
fucking
the
easy. And if
fan.
you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
there goes the data fight.
Demon.
After this, things somewhat died down. Quantum went at least a week without responding to the comments
Damn
criticizing
it.
his reviews, and there wasn't much attention to his opinions.
Oh, I forgot
There
about
was,
this
however,
badass
a video
armor.
uploaded by a relatively small creator with 5,000 subscribers in
Try
comparison
me.
to Quantum's 60,000 that made a video on Quantum's 2-part review. But that wasn't getting any traction at all. Even so, Quantum took it upon himself to post this comment on Mischief's video saying he stole its footage with an illegal video downloader and threatened to take down Mischief's video through a DMCA takedown. Quantum goes on to miscite YouTube's terms of service to intimidate Mischief.
Fuck
And
me.
it worked. By March 14th, Quantum has sent a takedown request of the video.
Oh my
But before it was
God.
applied, Mischief took down his own video,
This guy's taking down everything, son.
Fuck
saving him
me.
from getting a strike on his channel. Quantum also took down his original 2 videos and uploaded a new one where, by the looks of it, he was citing a hastily made PowerPoint to promote his ill-conceived notions of fair use. That in doing so,
Oh, why
again
did it?
exposed
Why
his
does it do
ignorance.
that?
This was done while downplaying recent case law that goes against what he is doing by trying to deem it as useless. In this victory lap, Quantum references his prior experiences with Griffin Gaming and also attacks Mischief for now going around and attempting to get other creators' attention on Quantum's copyright threats. But as much as he tried to repeat his history of getting the final word, it wouldn't be so this time. Mischief, now revealed to be a 16-year-old residing in the UK, as hinted through a community post, uploaded a video discussing the dangers of copyright abuse or taking down videos for criticism which falls under fair use, but masking it as a copyright takedown which can be deemed abuse of.
He signed it off Q. What a loser. Yeah, dog. Your name's right up here. You don't gotta do the sign off like a letter.
The
dog.
system, which is grounds for many things if done with malice.
A lot of you are probably wondering what the hell happened. Well, a channel with
He's
64,000
so fucking
subscribers
cool,
decided
guys.
to harass me with threats of a copyright strike against my channel because I
So
called out their
fucking
Elden
cool.
Ring review, in which they consistently got things factually incorrect. First of all, at the time I simply said to myself, fuck this, I'll deal with it later, and so took it down. What you're seeing now is me dealing with it later, and I will be in fact re-uploading it around 2 hours after this video, and if he takes any action against the video, you can bet your ass it's going to more than likely haunt his channel forever. There is one thing no community on YouTube tolerates, and it's a copyright abuser.
What's more,
Coming for
Mischief,
that ass,
on the
Joker.
same day, re-uploaded his original video on Quantum with slight edits made to decrease the likelihood of it being taken down.
So I
Behind
got
the
a new
scenes, a larger game creator
base
known
for my
as Yakman
controller.
was already
Oh,
in
it's so
contact
cool.
with Mischief about the
Uh-oh.
situation.
It's soft.
Publicly, other creators, small and large, were beginning to pick up his story. Yet Quantum persisted, as the following day on the 16th, he uploaded his 4th video, trying to bring the narrative back to Elden Ring. He then attacks anyone willing to pick up this story and goes back on attacking the Elden Ring player base. Then a 5th video on the 17th, a video responding to rival Review Tech USA.
Oh, that was just that.
Richard.
A larger channel that dabbles in tech and commentary.
The Q is for queer.
The strategy of trying to bring the argument to a lesser offense wasn't working. Though again, in this video he tries to tie it all back to Elden Ring while trying to explain away what he meant by telling viewers to end themselves.
You guys are bashing on me, calling me a filthy casual player, and I say, hey man, go kill yourself. Because that's the name of the game. Go kill yourself. Go die in the game a bunch of times. That's literally what the game is about.
Nah, we're not doing all that. We're not flipping that. You can't flip it, baby. Not like that. No. You ended it with go. Yeah, I mean, right? Now you're not gonna flip it. Oh, I meant in the game. Go kill yourself in the game. Yeah, okay, Pastor. Take it easy. Stop.
What you're bitching at me for not wanting to go do. I tell you to go do it.
Lock on, thank you for the 5. Monster Hunter Rise doesn't have an easy mode either, but I'm still decent at it. Yeah, I mean, you people play this game because it's difficult. That's like the point of it. It's difficult. They like it. It's cool. Not to cry about it and tell everyone to off themselves because like it's no.
And now he said go kill yourself. You just don't do that. What in the woke trash is that? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Very Christian of you to tell people to end themselves.
In this video, he used another strategy from his moveset.
Wait a minute, what's my brutality? Don't I have one with the shoulder charge?
You literally
hold
want
back
people to accept
during
only your opinion. You want an echo chamber. When you get it, you're going to resort to childish behavior.
It is important to note that Quantum was still removing comments, disabling the like bar,
the combo with shoulder charge.
They're removing a comment. It's
and
great.
had Discord where he was surrounded by those few that supported him. Another issue arose. The 6th video on the subject, uploaded on the 18th, also responding to Review Tech USA, was more deflection. And addressing the
Why does he look so small on this one?
2018 Twitter post saying that 2 women dancing should have been part of a tragedy, and other tweets of that essence. Old enemies were joining in and adding to the stacking pile of evidence. Quantum, in response, said that he was hacked during this time and wouldn't be in his character to say those things.
But he wants to run with cancel culture. He wants to literally try to cancel me for hacked tweets. Yes, you heard that right. Hacked tweets as if I'm special. That's right, folks.
Hacked.
I'm the only one on.
He was hacked for one night and one night only, folks.
I don't want to change the helmet. I have that one.
Period.
Were you hacked when you told the whole people in the video with your face, your pill-shaped head, telling them to off themselves? Were you hacked then?
That has ever been hacked. Never mind the fact that when people hack you, they literally turn your page into something that goes totally against your values and literally what you initially set your page up to be.
Also being brought to light was a Batman review posted just 8 days ago where he calls an actress a half-breed.
One of the moments that were really annoying for me is like you had Selena Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter,
whoa.
half-breed, basically.
Oh, it was apparent.
Bro, no. What was that grab?
I thought I was Phil. He sounded like LTG now, man. Very racist to your own, man.
I'm gonna try that. His history of damning videos. So in March, he mass deleted hundreds of them that resulted in over 5 million views lost on his channel. Quantum did some digging of his own and found a video of Review Tech USA using the F-slur when confronting a possible troll.
It wasn't
is
that.
This like a normal thing? Did you Travis, Quantum? Is this what they do? Let's dig up a video from when he did one thing bad.
This one.
Man, but you seem
It's
that you are
gonna
such
be
a
this
fucking
one.
loser
Rabbit.
that you
Shit like that.
I was getting ready to mute that one, man.
come on here all the fucking time.
It wasn't
Yet
that
the
one
attention was still on
either.
Quantum, with more eyes on him
It
than
was
he's
a
ever had.
choke
Evident through this capture
grab
of his Discord,
and then
where he
like a
prods at his
slam.
former one-way enemies Stop the FOMO, Digital Trends, and HDTV Test, exposing them to be, quote, Satanist in disguise. Every time I've seen one of their videos, you can tell they are trying to brainwash the masses into their gay, liberal, satanic, atheist agenda, unquote. Quantum then goes on to say
Why
that
does it
watching
do
Stop
that
the
every
FOMO in
time?
particular will influence you to have relationships with your father and do drugs while
Gosh,
trying to
bro.
conjure demons.
Bring it.
His source is when Stop the FOMO used a symbol from the television show Lucifer when trying to calibrate a TV. The rest of the post is more the same, as he is combating YouTubers' gay agenda and reminds others to stay strong in the face of Christ who died for our sins. Then the
I've told this story before, but I think it's time to revisit it. That this is funny and all that, but I was actually accused of being a devil worshiper. A devil worshiper. Because I told a story of how back in 2013, I didn't believe that this guy was a part of the Masons, and I didn't believe it, and I thought the Masons was like the Illuminati. So when he said, hey, you want to join? I said, of course, because, hey, I thought you made a lot of money in the Illuminati, and I'm trying to stack bread. So I did it. I got initiated in 2013. It was dumb. They walked you around a room and said, hey, what do you pray to? The God, the Bible, the whatever. And I said, I guess Jesus. And then afterwards, he said, okay, bye. And you left. Then you had to do a bunch of studying, which I'm not going to do because I don't like school. So I'm definitely not going to study. And they wanted mad money, and I'm not paying you to do this. So I stopped doing it. Lasted 1 month. I told this story to a guy that I clowned in a video. Style knows that I clowned in a video, and ever since then, I have become like a master 33rd degree Mason devil worshiper, right? Like he believes in his mind that I was sent in 2013 to infiltrate battle rap, to turn everyone into demonic creatures or something like that, and all this nonsense. And he tells everyone to this day that I am here, or that I rode a goat, because I told him a story that I had heard that at the 3rd degree level of the Masons that you have to do something with the goat. I think it was drink a goat. No, you have to ride the goat. That's what it was. Ride a goat. And he thinks that I did it because I told him I had heard someone had done it. Now, first of all, top-ranking general in hell, that's me. Yeah, that I'm a devil boy. Listen, let me tell you something about that as well. My girl, her whole family is very religious. And me becoming the Mason was like a point of contention because they are religious. That was part of the reasons why I didn't want, it was just too much of a fight. So it was over for that. And the money, and it was like 4 or 5 times a week. I got to be in this, like studying and going places, and I ain't doing all that. I ain't got all the time for that. So I just let it go. But he thinks this is an own. You see how freely I'm talking about this? First of all, if I was a Mason, you can't talk about this. I freely talk about this. This was in 2013, 10 years ago, for 1 month. 1 month. It's the dumbest thing in the world. So this is funny, but this exact thing of this nonsense it's still going on to this day. I don't think he talks about me like that anymore because it's like that's been dead and done. But it will be Freemason, Sly's a Freemason, and he the Illuminati or the Masons appointed him a lawyer, and he can win any case in the world because he's the devil worshiper. Okay, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
The final video in March of this topic.
Oh, yes, this person also said someone sacrificed their daughter to the water spirit. Yes, perfect. 40 cal. Rapper, doesn't matter. He lost his daughter. His daughter went to school in Buffalo, right? And his daughter ended up committing suicide over a breakup, I believe. She had like mental issues too. But because she jumped over the falls or did something with the falls, I don't remember the whole story. But why our city, the whole city was trying to look for her, he's on his platform saying that 40 cal sacrificed her. And his only proof that this happened is because the place that she was last seen was called Goat Island. No, no cap. I swear to God. Style knows. Because it was called Goat Island. Goat Island is a place at the Niagara Falls that is surveilled by that's how they know. Surveillance. He thinks that people are going here and being sacrificed at Goat Island.
Was uploaded on the 28th.
I'll tell you this. Keep your eyes open for what we do next, because boy, oh boy, if you're mad now, you're going to be pissed when you just see how far we continue to grow and what we take it to.
Black Queen, yes, me too. That's why. Like, I would. This guy was psychotic, and he believed it, and people believed it. Like, and we laughed, bro. We laughed because it was like, dog, you sound nuts. How are you gonna sit here and tell me that I'm a, bro? If I was part of the Illuminati, I'd be stacking. Like, I would probably be in Rolls Royces, living in a mansion. You can't tell me nothing.
April continued this madness. On the 2nd, another video, this time calling Review Tech USA a predator for being a fan of a streamer, and states that Review Tech USA deserves to be divorced. A similar video was uploaded on the 3rd, and then nothing, except a mass deletion of nearly all of his Elden Ring videos that at this point was done in vain because they were already backed up and spread to smaller commentators that were covering Quantum's incessant rants. By far, the most effective video was one that's purpose wasn't even on covering Quantum, but a compilation of criticizing the most disliked Elden Ring opinions on YouTube, uploaded by none other than the Actman.
And next up on the Elden Ring Clown Show is a rabbit hole I can't be bothered to go into. Apparently this guy Quantum TV made an Elden Ring review that he later deleted. People saw it was filled with terrible takes and made fun of it, like you do on the internet. One of these videos happened to be from a 17-year-old British guy named Mischief, and his response video triggered Quantum TV so far off the edge that he threatened to copyright strike a minor in a different country for criticizing him. This also led to a bunch of other YouTubers picking up the story, which led to Quantum making more videos and justifying his...
Stop. Before we get any further, I have one more part to put for that story I just told. This dude's in battle rap, right? When we were going at Pastor Derek, right? When we were going after the Pasta Man, he goes and tweets at Pasta, was like, hey, if you want to know about Sly the demon worshiper, just let me know. I just remembered it. I forgot. Yeah, he tried to side up with Pasta to try to like bring me down, to bring that psychotic, and even Pasta ignored him. Like, I'm not dealing with you. What are you talking about, bro?
Insane takes that you're about to see. It's like a rabbit hole we don't even want to go down.
Though Quantum's 3 initial videos did take up the majority of Actman's criticisms, it likely would have been left at this. And then Quantum responded. Scrolling through all the negative comments he received revealed that he was going to try to take even Actman's videos down through copyright.
So for every single take...
Yeah, they're trying to form a Legion of Doom. Yeah. Like, he thought that would work, and not one of person a gang ever responded to it. Nobody responded to it because it's psychotic. What are you talking about? No one is worshiping the devil, dog. So now you would, in like something like he had me doing this and like thumbnail and like, cause we just troll him now and be like, yeah, I love the devil, 666, the Legion of Doom.
Bang, 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 bang.
On this internet that you see where people are saying that none of this is about Elden Ring, there you go. This is what it's about. So since, what is his name here? The Actman? Never heard of you until your fans came and attacked literally all of my videos and just started spamming and trolling and all that crap. So we're going to go over your...
I got you, Nugs. I'm gonna hook you up, man. I'm gonna call my name Jigga. We're gonna get you in there.
Called Hot Takes, which contains a lot of stolen footage. and which, by the way, I'll look into my options around getting that taken down because
in the same video, at around the 5-minute mark, he accidentally reveals Ackman's video to be fair use by saying Ackman was adding his own twist and turns and therefore transforming it into a different video, which means it was protected by fair use.
You want to criticize me, do it all day, every day. You're doing it anyway. But the point is, like, the way you're doing it is dishonest. It's like, you know, you're taking things out of context. You're adding your little twists and your opinions to things.
A very damning start to his biggest mistake yet. Quantum did try to take down Ackman's video, but through sheer incompetence, didn't even fill out the takedown form correctly. For the title...
See, I told you guys, it's not this. Someone said it, and then I was like, is it really? And then when it confused me that once, it's weird. They sound alike.
For the video, he simply put Elden Ring review. He didn't link to his stolen content as required because he removed his videos. And he cites the entirety of this section where Ackman discusses Quantum as his own original work. On the 19th of April, after receiving this takedown attempt that was not enforced by YouTube, likely through the incompetence of Quantum, Ackman decided he wanted to settle this directly and visited Quantum's Discord, where it was taken to private messages. But Quantum was unwilling to budge nor discuss matters through a voice chat. There has also never been a situation, at least a known one, where Quantum talks to a creator through voice chat directly, as he wouldn't be able to defend himself through his typical strategy of a one-sided argument. Now, both parties involved would escalate the situation.
Can you get a bot? This is off this for a second, because I typed in the Discord if you want to join. I did it earlier, but I'm going to do it again. Can you get a bot to do this? Like, so I don't have to type this? That's it.
The Ackman's goal, as revealed through a second video uploaded on April 23rd, 2022, besides promoting mischief to the point that his channel was larger than Quantum's, which it is now, was to take down Quantum's channel.
I suggest you make peace with whatever content you wish to publish on your channel before you see this screen again, and Quantum, you're gonna see it again.
This video is of high quality, and themed in the video game series Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where Ackman was playing his own take on Phoenix Wright as...
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Nightbot can do that. Oh, okay, cool. Man, I don't know how to do that either. Like, I'm boomed out. You know what I mean? I remember when we covered this a little bit, I said that Ackman did something that was a little cringe. Like, I ain't like what Ackman did. I forgot what it was. So I don't know if I want to see if he's going to cover it or not. I forgot he did something I wasn't feeling. I forgot what it was.
Attorney, going over what led to this situation, including Review Text USA's and Mischief's coverage of Quantum. As for his stance, he could, theoretically, take down Quantum's channel by citing copyright abuse. But that much is harder to prove because as long as any video includes the likeness or work of the accuser, then they have the right to challenge it no matter how much it lies within fair use. This is because YouTube, in terms of copyright, protects itself with its offhand approach, and will let the individual creators or companies bring it to a court of law that will give the ultimate decision. Undeniable copyright abuse is when someone tries to take down a video or multiple videos with none of their likeness. The second method that Ackman was using to try to get Quantum banned was...
Oh, thank you, Silent. I use Stream Elements, but we're gonna see.
Pointing out Quantum's ban evading, because people rediscovered Quantum's original banned channel, Quantum Apotheosis. That means that Quantum TV could very much be terminated for ban evasion. Little did either know how deep this would go.
Yes, is this...
Pause.
I'm calling on behalf of Quantum TV. Your son has been making a string of really defamatory posts about things he doesn't necessarily understand, and I want to try to talk about this.
That is Quantum TV on the phone calling the Ackman's mother. This call took place only 40 minutes after the Ackman uploaded his second video, which is very revealing of Quantum's tactics and how he was either sitting on his mother's information or just found it that fast. The call is recorded through Quantum's in-house security camera that was only able to pick up Quantum's side of the call. Less than a minute in, she presumably asks how he got her number, which he responds,
"Public records."
He also reveals he is contacting her to get a hold of Ackman.
And I'm going to say again about this. This is wrong. I don't rock with Calm Family, and this goes for any of these people. Phil, LTG, Quantum. Keep it online. Don't call people's families. Leave them out of it. Well, like this. Like, if you want it for documentary purposes, I'm all for it. But for stuff like this, over your feelings getting hurt over a video, son, that's way too far. That's way out of pocket.
Though he had a prior conversation with him and an offer to call through Discord. There was even a live stream hosted by Mischief and had the Ackman on as a guest, where Quantum was typing in the chat. Both hosts were persistent in trying to get Quantum on so they could speak to him.
You're in chat, you're talking to us, just join the fucking server. Like, just have a conversation instead of, like, typing in chat, because that shit's delayed, it's really annoying.
But Quantum kept dodging the offer with the excuse that he was driving. The phone call...
So he was texting instead? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, sorry, I can't call. I'd rather text while I drive.
As much as Quantum recorded was nearly 8 minutes long. The tactic of calling another creator's mother and threatening a litigation is not a common one, and after the 6-minute mark of threats of litigation and giving his phone number to her so she can pass it on to the Ackman...
I mean, at this point, I want to limit the amount of information that we're giving out, because I don't plan on doing a whole lot, if not necessary. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, if you're comfortable with it, you can give him my phone number, and me and your son can have a conversation. No malice or anything behind this.
She, as most people would...
Yo, my mom would laugh so hard. She'd be like, wait, you calling over my son's video? Click! She would have banged the phone on him so quick.
He is in disbelief that this is not a prank call.
It's not a prank call. This isn't a game. I'm not sitting here to cause trouble for anyone. So, yeah, I just want him to leave me alone. He's harassing the hell out of me, really, if I'm being quite honest with you, ma'am. And I think at this point, it's to a point where if he doesn't stop, my only choice would be legal action. And I don't really like to go that route. It's not that I don't have the ability to go that route. I'd rather not drag a family through the mud, given the times and the current status of the world. You understand what I mean? Like,
a minute after the call ends,
the current
still
status of the world.
She calls back to make sure it wasn't a prank.
Hello, on TV. No, you're good. This is an actual contact for Quantum TV. You can call me anytime. It's legit.
At this point in time, no one knew about the call except for
hello, Quantum TV.
Quantum TV, his wife, and the Ackman's family. In contacting the Ackman's mother, Quantum showed he had the Ackman's family's personal information and could open them to harassment beyond just Quantum himself. This event also gives more credibility to what happened to Ninjishin several years back. And this tactic worked. The feud had jumped off of YouTube and was affecting the Ackman's family.
I'm pulling up. You want to call my mom? Oh, okay. We're gonna leave you riddled, homie.
As a direct result, the Ackman on Twitter, about 2 hours after the call, announced he was going back to regular content and was done with the Quantum business. What happens next is unsurprising. The most regular thing predicted by an irregular person's documented actions. A day after the call, on April 24th, Quantum TV released another video titled The Power of an Apology. In the Quantum TV moveset, he will struggle not to gloat after he has seemingly won. He will press and press more than ever before if he feels the other person has lost. More importantly, he also uses his actions
I'ma call me a lawyer about Sean Ranklin
or offenses as a defense. If he does something malicious, he understands that that action is malicious, but will attempt to manipulate the situation to make it seem like whatever he did also happened to him, or at least happened to him first while ignoring the malice behind his own actions.
And then you don't just stop there, you go even further with it, and some of you start doxing and sharing personal information, and then you go even a step further, you find people in real life, and then you start vandalizing things. And then when you as a creator are approached and told, your video did this, these are your fans that are doing this, dude, you gotta stop. You guys double down and go, you know what? Fuck you. You're full of shit. You're you're pathologically lying about this. Why would anyone lie to you about reaching out to you? Bro, ask him. Don't think I'm playing around. I called Ackman's mother to get a hold of him to let him know the kind of damage.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
I'm not fucking around with this.
In a about
I'm not effing around, man.
30-second span, Quantum goes from discussing how rapidly things devolve to taboo tactics, like accessing personal information to harass creators, to then gloating about calling the act.
Oh, for sure. This man ain't got no friends. That and the fact that he beats women is another thing why I know you don't have friends, because real men don't do that.
Man's mom, thus revealing it to the world that Quantum TV called the Ackman's mother. As Quantum requested, people were reaching out to the Ackman to verify this. And the Ackman on Twitter did so with this image where his mother calls Quantum a nut and states, quote, "If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight."
I like that energy, man. I like that energy.
Unquote. The Ackman was back in the game, and as a response to this two-part tweet, Quantum uploaded a nearly 30-minute long
Whoa.
game.
He even makes veiled threats of violence in his latest video around 1720. You guys are gonna get someone killed. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be you if we do anything. Can someone at YouTube ask this guy now?
And as a response to this two-part tweet, Quantum uploaded a nearly 30-minute long video with the full call. And because the Ackman stated he would shoot on sight, Quantum titled the video, "The Ackman Threatened to Murder Me."
You brought my family into it. That's a death sentence in some situations.
It should be noted that before, after, and during all of this, Quantum maintained his schedule of television reviews. After the last Ackman video,
he's getting a lot of views for talking about the same TVs over and over again.
Things slowed down. On April 29th and May 17th, YouTube emailed the Ackman, and on both instances, they said that they did not find any violations of their community guidelines in reference to Quantum TV. Quantum, in his Discord, was saying, quote, "I wish the most painful death on everyone involved in this massive smear campaign," unquote. Overall, May was an uneventful month. In June, however, Ackman's third video on Quantum was uploaded titled "The Dark Age of YouTube." In the video, the Ackman actualizes the Ace Attorney character, full with custom-made animations like you would find in the actual game series. He summarizes the more recent events like the call to his mother and uses Quantum's words against him. He also discusses the unlikeliness of Quantum getting hacked, as he's using it as an excuse to remove himself from these tweets, because Quantum has demonstrated time after time that he aligns with that ideology. The Ackman also goes over Quantum's history of copyright abuse with other creators, and positions himself and in a way YouTube that they either ban Quantum TV or that
what kind of group is this? Who are these people? Well, I know Rich,
they side with hate, creating a with us or against us situation. The most important part of this video is it delves into the banned channel Quantum Apotheosis and the current channel Quantum TV that is being used to ban Evade and his grounds for termination of his channel.
Ooh, getting a little snitchery going here, huh?
Except there is an issue. Though the Wayback Machine shows that Quantum Apotheosis was banned for several years, it was unbanned as recent as April 21st, 2022, just 2 days prior to when the Ackman released his second video. But now, somehow in June, which is 2 months later, the channel is unbanned and rebranded as Next Gen Gamers, meaning that Quantum was no longer ban evading because his original channel was unbanned, and this is the Ackman's theory to how that was possible.
Your Honor, it's possible to change the custom URL of a YouTube channel quite easily. I suspect he found this video, changed the link of an old channel he had privated to match this one, and is trying to pass it off as if he was never terminated.
While the Ackman does have an interesting theory, the more recent explanation as to the
Does he do these animations himself, or does he have someone else do it? Because if he's doing it himself, Jesus Christ, this guy's talented.
Banning of his channel is far more bizarre and is revealed later. Before then, YouTube did take action, and only 4 days after the Ackman's third video because they went ahead and took that video down. The reason was for violating YouTube's policy on nudity or sexual content. As to why was
no we don't, Black. No we don't, not me.
Deducted to an image in the video where Quantum is presented with a cucumber in his mouth. In YouTube's vague reasoning, it allowed the employee that was reviewing the video to remove it for unwanted sexualization, possibly
unwanted sexualization.
The luck of the draw.
How do you know? Maybe he wanted the cookie.
Because as is for much of YouTube, their systems are incredibly flawed, and the company is so big there are huge problems with communication and consistency. YouTube is a massive mess behind the scenes, exemplified by the reviewing system that is delegated to inconsistent employees that reasoning for takedowns, approval of monetization, and other aspects relies on whoever is currently reviewing said video. On YouTube, you can upload the same video twice, and one can be approved by a YouTube employee saying that there was nothing wrong with the video, and can accept advertisements. Approved. While the very same video, if reviewed again by a different employee with different personal beliefs, they can choose to not allow advertising.
I don't know.
This is to say,
I had no clue that was. That's so ridiculous. You can upload the same video and get 2 different results. Yo, they need to fix that system quick, man. You can't be doing. Come on, dog. Y'all are just too ridiculous.
Fate of any
with what's okay and what's not. Like how some people can post music and other people can't. I'll never understand that. How can you post real songs and it be all right for y'all, but when I do it, it gets blocked instantly?
Video will be determined by luck, and the Act-Man got very unlucky. This takedown bothered the Act-Man and a sea of YouTubers and streamers. In various communities, the outcry for this decision was felt in multiple.
It is ridiculous, but there is no other place to do this. Like, Kick is not, like, who cares about Kick? Kick is giving the bag out. Kick and Rumble, cool, but I don't know it's true if they got that many viewers or not. And Twitch,
multiple videos covering YouTube's bizarre decision. And a day after it was taken down, the Act-Man released various tweets, one saying he is again distancing himself from the situation after he claims the attention he was getting had a fan look up his family's information and reached out to his brother via text message. He was also making sarcastic tweets about new series he was planning and where he would break YouTube's rules.
Me either, Nugs.
A joke that was meant to state that there was no consequence when Quantum broke them, so there wouldn't be a consequence for him or other rule breakers. One of these tweets read, quote, "I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with Act-Man. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. It's sure to have lots of family fun. Ha ha ha, winky face." Unquote.
Clearly a joke, but I can see why YouTube is going to have a problem with this. You guys are going back and forth. You clearly are upset about how you're being treated. Then you tweet out you're going to dox everyone at YouTube. This was a bad move. Maybe this was what I was talking about, but I'm not sure. But this, I can see why they got you out of here. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have went this far. Like, hey, I'm going to dox everyone's life. Yeah, come on.
Quote. This tweet was up for a few hours before being taken down because behind the scenes, Act-Man's partner manager asked him to do so. Yet 2 days later, his channel was demonetized. But the answer was not clear, and onlookers were as riled up as ever. The spreading assumption was because Act-Man was airing out YouTube's incompetence, and they were trying to silence him by taking down his video and removing his ability to earn AdSense through his other videos. What's more is that this was in the same vein of Quantum sending out copyright strikes to silence his critics. And then that deleted tweet joking about doxing was reanalyzed. On the 9th, in an interview hosted by news creator Phil DeFranco with the Act-Man as a guest, reveals that the tweet was the reason he was removed from the partner program. And though his partner manager at YouTube asked him to remove it, and he complied, someone higher up, unaware of the communication, took action when that tweet was initially being spread around. The decision to make such a tweet while he was on the forefront of the campaign to ban Quantum was a poor one, likely made through frustration.
Yeah.
There was a lot of discussion, and the smaller opposition of Act-Man was getting more vocal. J-Station, a band.
Oh man, this guy is even crazier, man. Colossal made a dope video about this dude that I would love to check out one day, but I don't know if not everyone. This one's like, now we're going way out of the low cow range. Well, he kind of could be one, but this was insane. The video that Colossal made, dope video. This dude is insane too.
Creator known for
I would love to watch it. I would love to watch
for
it.
Children by capitalizing on tragedies and celebrities' death by calling their ghost at 3 a.m. was partaking in the frenzy, releasing a video called "Calling the Act-Man's Mom at 3 a.m." video. This video was uploaded on commentary YouTubers Tommy C's SFTP's channel to a mixed reaction.
Alright guys, we got Mommy Ant-Man's phone number right here. I am so scared to do this. Okay, we're gonna call her. It's calling right now. Okay, I don't know if she's gonna pick up.
Hello?
Hello, is this Ant-Man's mom?
Who's calling?
What up, bitch?
In the video, J-Station seems so out of it that he calls him the Ant-Man, the same title of the Marvel superhero. Even the fake caller name was labeled as the Ant-Man's mom, where some stock audio is played to represent the Act-Man's mom. Regardless, all the big players were in unison.
If everyone can agree on this fact, whether it became
Papa Gut,
Char Philly D, fucking H3H3, that these are satirical tweets, alright? If you can get get the enemies on the internet to agree that these are just jokes, I find it baffling that YouTube cannot, like, reverse a decision. At the end of the day, human beings run this, right?
YouTube's decision to strike at Ackman was one that could be explained, but no explanation was satisfactory. To distract from this was Ackman's reaction to J-Station's video pretending to call his mom at 3 p.m. He reacted well to it at first, then continued by stating that YouTube, quote, is well within their rights to take action against him and this video. Congratulations, dipshit, you played yourself, unquote. Ackman was now targeting a different creator for uploading what was accepted to be a satirical video.
This is what it was. It was him. This is when I said this was, I ain't like this. Because you were fighting against it. Now you're trying to do it. This is what I didn't like. I get because he was upset. I understand that point. But this is, come on. Now you're looking crazy. First, the doxing of everyone at YouTube was wild. And now you're like, hey, well, YouTube should do something. You didn't like it when it happened to you. Like, I didn't like it when it happened to me, but I'm not going to point out some of that. Like, this one was too much.
Video, albeit from a banned creator. Even so, you are allowed to have banned creators on your channel. The rule is that banned creators themselves cannot operate their own channel. This in turn brought more attention to Ackman's own satirical tweet about doxing and put into question if it was hypocritical. Ackman pressing on publicly and in private messages that Tommy C should receive a YouTube strike, as per the recommendation of
right here. This, okay, now I'm remembering. Yeah. This is very hypocritical to be acting like this. Oh, he should be struck by it. Okay, but then you should have your channel stay demonetized then for your joke. It can't be both ways.
Fellow creators, he walked it back and apologized. What started from copyright abuse from an Elden Ring review had spiraled out of control. Quantum now utilized a different channel to re-upload an old video of Ackman saying the F and N word that did little to affect the Ackman's reputation because he renounced that old video. And after June of 2022, the momentum of the movement was lost. Conversation dissipated after Ackman had his partnership reinstated in July.
So you posted a video of him saying the N-word, but you called your own a half-breed. Nah, it ain't gonna hit the same. Sorry, bud.
And likely did not want to tempt fate in continuing his campaign. To End the Saga was a straightforward video uploaded in August of 2022. The video, only 20 minutes in length, has Ackman talking directly to his audience, vocalizing his disappointment in the events that transpired, and not 100% sure exactly for what reason his third video on Quantum was taken down, and why his channel was demonetized for a month. To summarize, the Ackman was out. Quantum was outed for his transgressions, yet he allegedly kept copyright striking smaller creators. Through and through, everyone was back doing what they were doing before this 5-month-long drama. While everyone returned to their positions, perspectives were undoubtedly changed. Yet, these...
I think Rich still continued to fight after everything was also done, because I did... That was the first time I ever saw Quantum TV's name, was when Rich was covering it, because it was live every time was... I didn't get the tickled thing, didn't understand that joke, I still kind of don't, but Rich would always talk about Quantum, and Quantum and that other DK oldies are the two things that I kept seeing. Why is everyone talking about it? And then everyone started, it seemed like everyone was talking about it, but then it died down, and then Rich kept talking about it.
Story doesn't end here. There was one unlikely character that mostly existed behind the scenes that replaced the Ackman in spearheading a campaign against Quantum, to lesser attention, but to a larger personal degree.
And I don't even know nothing about the DK oldies. No, 'cause I have no clue, so I can't explain it unless you know it. I don't know nothing about it.
Quantum TV was in fact arrested by the Seminole County Sheriff's Office on the 14th of April for obstructing justice related to domestic violence.
Now, I'd be really careful showing you what's happened. Quantum TV, it seems, has a public docket out for first-degree felony, 9/14/2022 1E, obstructing justice, hinder with communication, info to Leo, judge felony, first, prosecute domestic violence, okay?
On April 14th, 2023, Quantum TV was arrested. At 10:40 a.m., Quantum's wife was attempting to move funds from her bank account. It seems that Quantum tried to stop this by snatching her phone out of her hands, where she sustained small lacerations.
All them wipes. He was cranking off a mean batch that day.
As a result of the force of the grab, removing herself as his
The tickle thing came from a hilarious quote from Quantum where he said he was.
Then why does it rise at her command?
Hold on.
ruins of eternal empire.
Yet again, you thwart me, Raiden.
As it was, as it is, as it shall be.
Round 1, fight.
I want to play online. But there's too much fucking stress stuff.
Page 62, Johnny Cage dies.
Nah. Okay, got me with the grab. Fuck. Well, he asked the question. Probably not. There's probably not even a single soul watching me right now. Fuck me. What?
Shao Kahn wins.
No. I don't know why it went into that.
Outworld citizens deserve better.
They need an iron fist, not a velvet glove.
You have always lacked empathy.
Round one, fight!
What's up?
Round 1, fight.
Why did it fucking do that?
You will taste no victory. Round 2, fight.
That time I did it on purpose.
Bow to me.
I didn't do it on purpose that time, but it came out that way because I did press the button that way. It wasn't intentional, but it happened.
Shao Kahn wins.
Do 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 do.
Earthrealm stopped you before.
Because the Elder Gods intervened.
It is my turn.
Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight. All too easy. Come to me! Finish him! Shao Kahn wins. Fight!
Your flunky really ticked me off.
Ermac was to kill you.
As if ripping my arms off would do it.
Round 1. Fight.
Your old news, Shao Kahn.
I won't be insulted.
Need a safe space.
Round 1. Fight. Fight.
I keep pressing the wrong fucking button.
Come to me.
I did that backwards. Damn it.
Finish him.
Fuck! It's the wrong buttons again!
Shao Kahn wins. Round 1. Fight.
Alright, guys, I'll be right.
Shao Kahn wins.
Alright, guys. We've been going for an hour. Oh, you. After this match, guys, I'm gonna call it for today.
I had been king. Round 1. Fight.
That's not what I wanted.
Fight.
Nice. That's a cool move.
To me.
So cool.
Finish him.
Alright, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching my Shao Kahn gameplay. Have a good one.